Hi, my name is Emily and I'm in Year 10.
My name is Argena and I'm in Year 10 as well.
And my name is Isabel and I'm in Year 9. So we are doing a project, the MELT project, and we have called it Don't Hold Your Breath. So I am sure you've seen in the news, climate change is a massive problem, and is a problem that has been counting down year by year until devastation. Carbon is one of the main reasons to increasing climate change, and schools contribute to this. Therefore, students' health is at risk and our future is in danger. Students across the world have been protesting against climate change, such as Greta Thunberg. She is a climate change activist and has influenced many students to participate in marches around their government buildings to encourage MPs to do more for the environment. In solidarity to this, we believe we should also act to this enormous problem a step at a time, and that starts with our school.
To calculate the school's carbon footprint, we will be using the carbon calculator provided by IRIS, which requires us to collect data from the principal and the students around our school. We conducted surveys with students to study their attitudes to carbon footprints, and 50% of the students from the school completed the survey. When asked how the students travel to school, nearly half of them said that they walked, 35% took the bus, some traveled by car and tube, and none cycled. Although many people walk, many people still take the bus and the car, which contributes to carbon footprint. And since most of the students live very close to school, we would like to encourage students to cycle more. When asked how often they recycled, nearly a quarter of the students said they always recycle, and 10% said that they never recycle. We would like to also encourage students to recycle more, as that would make a change in their carbon footprint. These results show that there's a lot of work to be done.
We're also aware that we need to complete our data input for the carbon calculator. If we could do this project again, we'd love to see the tube as an option listed under travel on the calculator itself. That aside, we've developed 2 initiatives to drive our impact forward. As Argana said, only a quarter of students recycle. In an attempt to increase this percentage, we will trial providing rewards to students to recycle, as we believe it will encourage them to do so more frequently. A website is also in development containing student-friendly information about how we can make positive contributions to our environment. We will be studying and analysing the impact of these ideas to find out which one is the most effective. We'd like to thank you for your time and we hope you enjoyed our presentation.
Do you plan to take this to a national level or just in Kent?
I think nationally it would be a good thing to do, because if every school is producing some form of plastic waste or carbon emissions, and across the UK there are 6,000 secondary schools, so if that was 1,000 bottles per lunchtime, we worked out that that would be 1.2 billion plastic bottles from school a year if they're all to the same size and scale, which that is quite a lot if you think about it. That's just secondary schools. It's not including waste from primary schools, sixth form centres, colleges, universities, and like nothing to do with like businesses. So it'd probably be a good idea if we start with schools and then expand further into businesses or universities.
Excellent, fantastic. Right, question up here. I'll just pop up.
How will you try and encourage other students to stop using these single-use plastics?
So we have decided to build a website which can encourage other students, and we also have decided to use a positive correlation between plastics and not using them as a reward system. For example, recycling. We think that if students knew that they would get something out of recycling and get something out of not using plastics, improving the environment, it could have a positive correlation to it all, and they might feel more impacted to actually do something.
When you say about when you give them rewards, how can you check that they've actually recycled or something and they've not just lied about recycling and stuff?
We're thinking of supervisors and teachers and staff members around the school that are around at lunchtime and break time. So if students are throwing waste down, they will be there to talk to them.
Another way you could probably do that is if you had, because I know in my school, I don't know if other schools are the same, you have house systems. So if you had a house system recycling bin, So it's like maybe the house with the most recycling at the end of the term goes on a rewards trip or something like that, because then it benefits all the students that are in that house. And it also means that you don't have to monitor it as much, because all the recycling waste is going into specific houses' bins. So it's a reward system that way, and not just to the individual students.
Lovely, that sounds great. So let's say thank you very much to the Harris Academy Tottenham and Canterbury Academy.